Hello, sir, to you. Too much hot. Very, very hot. Don't you think Kenny is overheated? If you are 100 Fahrenheit, we are 200 Fahrenheit.
Good whatever to you. Thank you for joining whenever you're watching this. And it is indeed too darn hot. And Kenny Omega is indeed overrated. Thank you all for joining. We've got King of All Diffs. He's cheering for Movani. And actually, I think AEW is currently having their pre-show on their for their Wembley Stadium show right now as we speak. Harrison Young, clicking like Harrison Young. I can snap with my left. I've never been able to snap with my right. It's just something, so I can do the half of Harrison. I can't do the full-on Harrison Young for his theme. Hello, De La. Hey, all you joining. And yes, we are doing one more week of the AEW Fight Forever because they indeed put some updates out to help this game on life support. Hopefully, getting some more viewers because this is a good base, but it's an unfinished game. And Harrison Young, it will be will be on air tonight on the Hypocrisy Police Internal Affairs with Dabble Storian and a few other guests. Those who know Harrison, he is a really fun name in this world of dabbling. Good morning, American Cupcake. Thank you all for your words of greetings. We are going to get the background music started, and let's take this down to around 20%. Internal affairs, I believe 3 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Eastern this afternoon on it's got its own channel, right? It isn't on Dabble Storian's channel. It has got its own channel, the Internal Affairs of the Hypocrisy Police. And Harrison Young, I'm always in the mood to see what he's got to say. When topic time, about a month, I've got a little trickles of information about myself I'd like to get out there before going on Harrison, so he'll have a lot to talk about. It won't be brand new to him. It'll be breaking here instead of there. Sorry for not giving you the scoop, Harrison. I'm giving this the scoop little by little. Unlike our good buddy Stuttering John Melendez, I did not tell you every single thing about me up front so that it gets old after a while. De La says it's 6 p.m. Eastern. All right, a little further back than I was thinking, but Harrison Young on the internal affairs of the and yes, it is its own channel. Harrison Young, a big name, big get for the internal affairs. Oh yeah, I didn't turn on the music here. I should start matching. We are playing as DMX, and it will take a little bit to match. So while I am fiddle fucking around, I might as well start matching it to see how many people we can get. This is a battle royal type of game. This is what the kids are playing. I'm unfamiliar with what the kids are playing. I got my ass kicked by a little like 5-6-year-old in current Mario Kart, except for the track that's just an oval, where it just comes down to pure skill. That skill I learned on the Nintendo 64 of getting those little mini speed boosts still works. So when it was all skill, but none of the luck and shenanigans like that. Oh yeah, over on Twitch, I've got to go over there and change what it says this show is. It is not a podcast. This is Fight Forever. How many people over on Twitch are broadcasting Fight Forever this week? It was all of 3 last week. What do you mean not found? AEW Fight Forever. 32. Oh no, 7,000. Okay, I don't know how to read this. I'm a tarzo when it comes to how to read that chat. Oh boy, we've got some creative players who are the hottest ones, as is mine. Oh look, DMX is one of the hottest players. Excellent. I made it to the final 8 recently, and I did change that over, right? Oh, I didn't hit save. Done. Okay, now it is marked properly over on Twitch. We can have some Twitch viewers stopping by for some AEW gameplay rather than... Okay, I haven't really fucked with the items much. I am here in the basement of the stadium. It's disappointing. Okay, we've got some chips. I think I need a chip to activate the horse. There is a horse that you can run around and trample people with. I have not come upon that horse yet. Can I get out this door? Can I open it up? The Young Bucks pretended to be crushed by this and couldn't get up. And anyone who knows how those doors work knows that's basically impossible. It'll just retract back upwards. But mediocre try there, dumb fuck Young Buck. Oh, no. That guy that's got that orange electric, he will fuck our shit up. What's up here? Maybe some items while you guys are busy fucking each other up. We've got sting drinks. Give me a sting drink. All right, and back down. Nope. There's a jump button. There's no jump button in regular play. And it is disappointing that the grapple and striking system isn't the same as in the base game. So that's something that I've just talked up to no end of this being why this game isn't pure shite, because they do have a good base. Oh, I want to do my finisher on this person. It said I can do my finisher. And I got it. All right, one eliminated. There's some points. This is flashing. Can I... Oh, that's a trampoline. Trampoline Cowboys, what Jim Cornette calls the Young Bucks. And they went ahead and put some trampolines in their game. Oh, hey, Ruby. Boo. Come on, I just want to hit a woman in public. That's all DMX wants to do. Yeah, I think I've only done a power slam so far. So, being that the grapple system and the striking system was so good in the base game, it's a disappointment that they did something different. Maybe this is what the kids are doing with the battle royals. I'm very ignorant of that. Can I do my finisher? I can do my finisher. All right, 2 eliminated. All right, that's why we are on the hot streak. I must be dealing with other boomers and millennials here. If the kids were actually playing this, they would be fucking me up on this battle royale. All right, is that 3 eliminations? 18 people left. Oh, there's a map. I should have noticed that by now. Nope. No one right there. Oh, I've got myself in the talk mode. Let's put myself in the game mode. You want to see the gameplay currently. Oh, and that tells you what the different things are. There's so much on the screen that I didn't take the time to process, because I'm like, I know how to play this game. It's fun. No, they changed that shit all up for how this works. Boop. I'm going to fucking kill you. And I fucking killed you. Ooh, and he has a weapon. Let me pick up a sledgehammer. Did I pick it up? Do I gotta whip it out? I figured I would just have it. Someone already got that loot box. Purple bad. Oh. Am I going to be eliminated? Am I putting myself in a place that's about to be eliminated from gameplay? Alright, so that wall doesn't just go to the middle of the stadium. It changes places. Strong grapple kick. I thought I had a... What happened to my sledgehammer? I want to whip this out. I'm going to steal your KO. Oh, he got the KO. I'm going to steal all this shit. Okay, so... I've got a football and a sledgehammer, right? How do I whip this on out? got such a fun moveset that I make for my creative players. So the fact that it's just simplistic, very disappointing. Uh-oh. He had a health boost buff. And he's got a barbed wire bat. Oh, I'm getting fucked up. I need a sting drink. I need one of those sting drinks that refill my health. Vampiro here is fucking me all up. Oh, lots of weapons. Oh, well, Vampiro is still there, dummy. Oh, look, there's a golf cart, but they already beat it to shit. Oh, man. Run away. Little health. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Oh, look at me. I'm seeing stars. It said they wanted you to see Tweety birds. There, DMX. Yes, sir. This is live. The Wyatt Rabbit. Oh, thank you for joining. This is the new game mode that came out earlier this week. I was going to play WrestleQuest, but yeah, let's give the game mode of AEW Fight Forever a try before we switch over to the WrestleQuest game. And there's our Vampiro getting more stuff. Let's just go to the main screen and we'll start matching up again. Can switch this over to chat mode. Yes, and man-on-woman violence. I believe WWE games took man-on-woman violence out a while ago, but AEW said, nah, G, we gonna get that man-on-woman violence in this piece. Joey C, co-host upcoming. I believe there's 2, 3 on that yes format, or is there an external petition that I've seen? This week, Kevin Brennan, co-host audition. I want to get Legal Bites. Legal Bites is talking about Billy Mitchell's court case. So Kay and Weber Cooks, Kevin Brennan, and Legal Bites talking about the Billy Mitchell defamation case. That he is just a loony person. So the following week, I'm gonna treat the episodes I don't particularly want to do, like my viewer requested, like once every other week. And Kay and Weber is our viewer put together for today, and we are so yeah, maybe in 2 weeks if you get enough petition. I should set a minimum there for the petition, so you have a goal you can reach. Right now, I'm just saying I'm going to drag my feet on doing that one. I want to do other ones much more. Do you see Tony Khan announcing AEW heading to Mexico or Japan? Well, they've got big business to be done internationally, as seen with the Wembley Stadium selling out before a single match has been done. Their touring is just baffling. They continue to book 10, 20,000 seat arenas when they should be booking 3,000 and 5,000 seat arenas. So it's just all over the map what they're doing business-wise over there. Absolutely. What was the Puerto Rico pay-per-view WWE did recently? I think it is where they were. Was just the crowd was on fire. When you have a hot crowd, that makes all the difference in the world. So you could see it during the pandemic when there were no fans there whatsoever. It's you need the fans, and you see sometimes there will be a great match with a crowd that's dead, that doesn't want to see it, and it's not as good because they're such a part of it. Thanks for joining in, Kinky Loco. Props to you for sticking with the game, Dylan. It looks terrible. The base fighting system, Kinky, is solid. It's an unfinished game, and what they have is a base fighting system is reminiscent of Def Jam Fight for New York, from some of the exact same people that made Def Jam Fight for New York. So I was excited to give this one a chance. Unfortunately, they did not bring over any of those fucking fight mechanics that I love so much into this mode. Nothing feels the same. The strikes don't feel the same. They took away a bunch of the grapples. So there's limited finishing moves. So, if the kids aren't into this, then this is all for naught. Because me, as a boomerish millennial, I'm giving this the old try, but it doesn't feel like the base game, which feels solid. It just does not have the content of a finished game, which the AEW doesn't get along with the publisher, doesn't get along. Ooh, look at me, super speed. I'm fast as shit, motherfucker. Solid base game needs more. This is so many odd choices. No one likes the mini games. I have not met a single person who likes the mini games. I've stated that the mini games should be like part of what you're doing throughout the day. You just see a cutscene of going to eat food and going to the gym. That's where the mini games should have been. They might have had something there, but the mini games not being attached to anything fucking stink. They're awful. And they took time and resources away from finishing up the game or making this mode complete for release rather than a month later. Doesn't feel so good. Like, if we tap out of this, we do have Hijo del Diablo to finish up that career mode. Someone already got that loot box. So just baffling decisions all around in the company of All Elite Wrestling. They did allow Kenny Omega to head this project because he's a big fan of games and he never made a single game in his life before. So that's just frustrating. Oh, there it is. Where my computer monitor was blocking where it was telling me, here's how you get the weapons out. Now I know. Oh. And we're going to knee a woman in the face, and she's dead. So that's fun there. What am I running into? Oh, and I took it there. There is the gameplay mode. I was in chat mode still. There's some people to fug up. Yeah, if Kinky's still here, I wasn't planning on playing this week, but this mode just came out, so one last try before we switch over to WrestleQuest as the gameplay stream. Career mode sucks. They're trying to be exactly like No Mercy instead of reminiscent of No Mercy because Kenny Omega is making his game for the first time and telling all these experienced people what and how to do things. Tony Khan, great job spending millions of dollars making friends, you billionaire boy. I hope they're good friends. Could have a roster of employees, but no, I want friends. And then there's Punk. I'm not your friend. I'm here to do business. As much as a dick Punk is, I'm a CM Punk guy. He's there to do business. I like business in the workplace. I like sex in my dungeon. I like cooking in my kitchen. I like professional gamers in my development team. Call me crazy. And for those interested in a dungeon, if it is like a public place, you cannot get permits for penetration, so do not expect that. There is sexy play in public dungeons, but it would need to be someone's personal house that they have a dungeon in, where you can do whatever you want as free adults. Ouchies. Is that Bautista? Oh, no, that's Roydie Magoo. Uh-oh, I'm seeing stars. Someone can finish me off, and he's coming to do it. Let's see, what was that, the second match in 20 minutes, I believe. I do aim for about 3 hours. 3 hours was too long for me the time I did that. Woo! I ranked up. About 2 hours of gameplay stream, and we'll probably go to a little bit of the lackluster career mode to flesh this out. Wonder what they're doing over in Wembley right now. I saw they had a panel when I checked in on it I saw the live video, and Big Show just sitting there, 3 feet taller, sitting down, and then everyone else just looks odd. And it's the Young Bucks who advised him. We know what to do. We don't need the Big Show to be a coach. We don't need Bret Hart to coach us. We don't need anyone to coach us ever, because we are so smart and know everything. So Ole offers him commentary position, manager position, and they had so many useless managers. Jake the Snake Roberts, in particular, he did nothing for, was it Lance Archer? Yeah, Lance Archer has the tramp stamp too. I remember him all the way back in the TNA days. Any fans? I know the blokes over in Ireland, the OSW review guys. They were huge TNA fans back in the day. That's when Christian Cage got the chance to really shine. WWE did not. They had him with a little bit of a main event run. But Christian Cage and Kurt Angle, the second half of Kurt Angle's career, you got to go to TNA Impact Wrestling to see that. And that zombie still lives. That zombie has been walking the earth longer than WCW as a thing. 10 years for WCW, like 20 years for TNA. And the general public don't know what the fuck TNA Impact Wrestling is. Well, they finally dropped the TNA. It's just a poor decision. They listened to Vince Russo, and you never listen to Vince Russo. You don't put a Russo as a producer. That's just a bad idea. Wait a minute. There's some famous Hollywood Russos that I'm missing, isn't it? Yeah. Who am I overlooking there? An actual Russo that can produce. Not to be confused with Russo, the character from Lost. Oh, what was her name? Danielle? We were in the same yoga class. You run into celebrities all about... and one time I was about to go up to her, like, you look familiar. Were you living in Frederick, Maryland in 2006? And no, that's when I started watching Lost. It's funny, I was able to put that together. I had the right time. Place, not so much. Daniel LaRusso is a karate champion. I know he owns a car dealership now. It makes me think of the Karate Kid actually owning a car dealership. That was what Daniel-san got into after all the years. Billy something. Patton Oswalt actually had a great bit of that actor who was always the dick. We used to go to the same diner. What the fuck was that guy's name? Twitch looking good. Usually we pick up from Twitch just the fact that people are watching AEW Fight Forever. Not so much. So the kids aren't getting on this as they were hoping. It doesn't appear. I did see a little bit of analytics of this earlier, but since it's a fun little base game, which they are not including at all in this. Oh, let's go to the other camera view. And a belly flop. Yeah, the mechanics, in which I love, they do not exist in this game mode. Everything great I have to say about this game, they stripped it out of this game mode. I thought it was going to operate like the fighting was going to operate like the rest of the game. Call me nutty. Yeah, I'm curious. I don't think. Well, the kids don't even know about this. If you don't know of All Elite Wrestling, you don't know of this game. It's a very badly run company. They don't have the a marketing team. Dixie Carter all over again. Dixie Carter of TNA Impact Wrestling. She only hired her buddies from high school. Turned out they weren't the best choice. Oh, I'm supposed to get away from those chargy people. I guess I'm supposed to get weapons, is the thing. I'm just heading right for this guy, and I should be getting a sea of weapons. But here, let me steal these guys' poker chips. Maybe one of these unlock the horse. Mine, 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 mine. Yeah, for a weapons-heavy thing, they're not strewn about right here, are they? We've got a stinger juice. I think this might be a swing and a miss of a mode, fellas. I played a couple, as I said, just to get the hang of it before here. But as I'm going forward, I don't think this is well. The same with the mini games. I think this is as good as the mini games. A swing and a miss. I'm gonna have to get a drop of that. As much as I say that phrase. Oh, and I've got the stinger juice. I think that makes me fast. I'm fast as fuck, bitches. Oh, I don't have any other weapons? Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, hello, sir. Fast as fuck, bitches. Boy, that's what I'm looking for. Fast as fuck, boy. Kinky's right. This looks awful. It feels awful. But we needed to get our dick wet. So we were like, let's do it. Fever. I got the fever. Where's the cowbell? I need to cure it. I don't. Oh, that's when I get the electricity, huh? I got the fever. Okay, so I need to hit someone with the cowbell myself. Oop, Jeff's ready to die. Come here. Yeah, elimination. Oh no, a horse! Someone got the horse, and they just fucked me up. Can I get on the horse? I can get on the horse. Let me get on the horse. Yeah, I'm on the horse. I'm on a horse, and I'm figuring out how to ride this horse. Thank you for unlocking the horse. Does anything do anything? Nope, I can just get on, off, and run over people. So, can we reenact the blazing saddles? Punching the horse in the face like Mongo? I think I see someone. Oh, and look, you get the fever just from riding the horse. We must be allergic. Nice transition. Stupid. This horse turns awkwardly. Do I need to keep up some horse fuel? Is there some carrots that I need to keep this horse going? Well, at least we don't have mechanics to fall off the horse so easy. Horseman! Oh no, I'm going the wrong way. Back horsey. We're going out of bounds. You're getting there, horse. Wow, these controls are odd. What? Why are you? Are these controls like mirrored? Okay. Now we should be able to get the horsey out of here and back to the stadium. These turns stink. I guess they had to nerf the horse somehow. Looking for the old saloon to ride into. We need some outlaws, and this don't go nowhere. All right, back out to the arena, horsey. Oh, I'm getting points for riding the horse. The longer I'm on the horse, I'm getting more points. Go horse. Oh, I just saw a woman that we can batter. Did she just hit me? How did the horse not knock her down? These horse mechanics stink. Okay, either it's programmed poorly or it was nerfed this way. Oh, can I not pick up the poker chips when I got the horse? Oh, and it's shrinking. How many people we got left? Is it just us three? Us two? Nope, it's still three. overrated Kenny Omega disappeared there for a minute. I got the fever. I can't hit him to save my ass. I'm on a horse. I'm off a horse. Oh, they're ready to fuck me up. They're ready to kill me. And is that... Oh, good. He didn't kill me. Maybe my stars will go away eventually. Do I need a sting drink to not see stars? Well, I think we made it to the final 3 just by riding a horse around. All right, where did I leave off? Daniel LaRusso now owns a car dealership is where I left off. So do you think it was a different dev team that put this game on? They were under the orders of Kenny Omega. I really have no idea if they need to program the whole thing differently, being the online play. I would think you should be able to keep the regular gameplay. This is on the direction of Kenny Omega. That's why I blame him for everything. He told the team what to do. This experienced team. I got a thing. Good for me. He told them to put in mini games that you would find on cell phones. Mini games that you would find for free on cell phones are in this AAA game, and we are supposed to enjoy them. The mechanics, you should be able to just put it in this giant stadium, but it's completely different mechanics that they're going by. Radish Diff is saying F a lot of people. FDG, SJ. Oh, our buddy SJ. He was our buddy for all of a week before he turned us against him. He learned nothing from his time off. You'd think that he would have learned something. FKB, Kevin Brennan co-host audition coming this Tuesday. Then the Legal Bites co-host audition on Wednesday. We've got Amateur Cooks up tomorrow. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. And yeah, no one hit me with the cowbell. I just lost the fever and started seeing stars. Hopefully, I can see birdies at one point. That would be more FTM, FDP, and FTP as well. That is definitely too many wangs. Getting into the DPs and the TPs. The DPs, you can do the Eiffel Tower. Be on separate ends. All you need to do is high five, and that's not sexual. That's just fun. You can't park the animal here. Sorry, sir. We're gonna have to tow your horse. Can't park this here. Can't park there, mate. They've towed the horse away. Radish, there's the line that said right before the horse gets punched. I can't remember the line. Mongo. I just remember Mongo coming into town. I don't remember an actual line of Mongo saying anything before punching the horse in the face. Oh, that is what it said. You can't park that here. Stupid me. You guys are giving me the answer. That took me way too long. Can't park that here. I only know I can't park here, mate. From the context, no Brits. I think I'm placing that right. So, to all our Britons here, the chat, have any of you seen the movie Blazing Saddles? Blazing Saddles, a really fun Mel Brooks movie. The Zoomers and the Alphas probably won't like it. There's even a lot of millennials. Of course, there's a lot of millennials. We are the offended generation. I feel dirty being part of the offended generation as such. And they are missing out on so many fun, offensive jokes. They don't like the mean humor. Sometimes mean is fun. Oh, is it just me? Am I going to play a bunch of bots? All right. The online mode was bare AF there for a little while. So I see FRD. I think Fred Sanford. FRD. Fred Sanford. Fred Flintstone. FRD. It's me, Fred. The Both the actors, Cleavon Little and Gene Wilder, were not the first choices. Gene Wilder they thought was too young, and they got an actual Western actor who vomited all over himself the first day because he came in drunk, and they were like, all right, get Gene. And Cleavon Little, Mel Brooks wanted to be Richard Pryor, who went on the writing team instead. The studio was scared of Richard Pryor starring in a movie at that point. And Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder are a very underrated comedy duo. I think they had 4 movies together. Silver Streak. Silver Streak was with The Train. See No Evil, Hear No Evil. I've seen the most. Gene Wilder was deaf in the movie, and Richard Pryor was blind. And there were some boobies from that brunette actress who showed up in the 80s. And let me switch to gameplay screen there. Weapons. What the fuck? I want some weapons. The big appeal of this is weapons, and there's no weapons to pick up. Okay, how about if I open this loot box? I want to open this loot box. Son of a bitch. Another U, I believe, was I'm missing one of the Pryor Wilder movie duo. Here we go. Here's some items. Yeah, remember Another You not being their best, but still really enjoying it. Silver Streak. Have I seen that all the way through? I need to. I gotta watch the train movie. I want to watch the train movie after I watch the boat movie. All right, I can see what's going on here. That's great. Oh, I'm getting double teamed by some ladies. In this case, a belly flop. A belly flop took care of them bitches. You may have the fever, but I have got the knee to the face. All right, and we just assaulted 2 women to death here. So what a great example we're setting. So I have a sledgehammer. How about some more weapons? That's supposed to be the big appeal of this. Well, actually, I guess I don't know what the big appeal of this is. I thought it was for the kids. The kids don't even know it exists because they don't watch AEW, and they haven't done any marketing at all outside of mentioning it on their television show, and they've mentioned it much less since it came out, which shows they're embarrassed about it. Oh no, CM Punk has a tire, but he's almost dead. Belly flop is a hell of a move on this. I would have rather had the grapple and strike mechanics that are so fun, but whatever. Belly flop. Oh, you want a weapon? I got a weapon too. Let's fight with weapons. That's what the kids want to see nowadays. What the fuck? Is Lance Archer there impervious to sledgehammer shots? Oop. Finish her. We are just assaulting all sorts of women to the point of not existing anymore. There we go. Found his soft spot. Not all of his spots are apparently susceptible. You got a bunch of my shit. You Scorpio Sky, who got over one night a month after the company got their TV show, and now, oh no, that was a Molotov cocktail, wasn't it? Fire bad. Oh, and I walked right into death. Ran right into death. Totally having a Blazing Saddles watch party. You can make that a double feature with so many Mel Brooks movies. I think it came down to like every other movie I consider a great Mel Brooks movie. And I actually stumbled upon one that was a fucking stinker that was made around 1990, where he was a rich guy who was forced to be poor. And Mel Brooks had some really great movies right before and after. The budget just must have been fucking nothing on whatever one I'm thinking of. And the other one, To Be or Not to Be, is that what it was? The movie set in the occupation of Poland with Nazi Germany. There's a tree on my house. Not in that one, but there were some soldiers in their house, and I love the way it opened up. As I said, set in Poland. So Mel Brooks and his wife, in real life and in the movie, Anne Bancroft, were doing a theater performance in Poland, and then all of a sudden the God voice comes on. For the sake of sanity, the rest of this movie will be spoken in English. And then they continue bickering, now instead of Polish, in English. John Wayne and Richard Pryor, American Cupcake. Was it John Wayne that vomited all over himself? I've heard that the classic actor was that Gene Wilder was supposed to be in Blazing Saddles. Was I heard it several times that he vomited all over himself. American Cupcake believes John Wayne just turned it down. He said, well, I can't be in this movie, but damn sure if it's the first one, I'll be the first one in line to see it. Okay, so yeah, John Wayne turned it down. There was someone else who actually filmed a day, vomited all over themselves, and they were like, you're supposed to play a drunk, not be a drunk. I want to wait for a month. I want to trickle a little more information about myself, Radish Diff. In about a month, I will accept a Harrison Young booking. But I'm like the inverse of John. I did not tell you every single bit of information about me up front and just repeat it. I'm trying to cycle the credits that I tell you. And there are some fun little things. I could give Harrison the scoop, but I'd rather my channel have the scoop and then give Harrison a further explanation on some of the fun little things I haven't gotten into yet. And let's switch to gaming mode. Oh, it's Orange Cassidy. We definitely want to beat the shit out of him. Is that a weapons box? That looks like a weapons box. Give me weapons. Well, missed that. I'm getting weapons, you little pipsqueak. Let me belly flop you. Two of us have the fever. And you, sir, are no cowbell. Oh, is that Casey Jones? Looks like it's Casey Jones from the Ninja Turtles. Oh boy. Yep. I'm not having as much fun as AEW wished I did with this mode. There we go. Got it to work. Now give me them damn weapons. Someone already got the damn weapons. Son of a cunt. Sorry, YouTube. Sometimes that word just happens. And weapons? Yes, pick up all these weapons. Now we can go do some... Whoop, almost forgot one. I must be at the maximum. Well, let me pick that one up. Fuck you guys. Overpowered much? Holy shit. Oh, Casey Jones is still with us, but he's getting the fuck out of here. Barbed wire bat. What do we have going on here? All right, that barbed wire bat is overpowered AF. That's some fun stuff. Let's steal his elimination from him. Stealing your elimination, it's your fault for not getting those points. Eat pizza. And yeah, there is no walk. You run like a maniac. I need to get there in 30 minutes or less. Do not tip Pizza Boy. Okay, so that's just like a barrier in front of me then? Let's Let's go. I don't quite understand this thing. It's got some green and some red underneath it. Nope, it doesn't just slice them to shreds. Oh, did I just slice myself up? Can I place it? I don't understand. Come here, dinosaur. I'm gonna send you the way of the women. Oh, do you see something up there? Well, I'm gonna steal it from you. Fuck these jump mechanics. Jesus. Up. Almost. Oh, there's nothing up there. I'm not stealing anything from him. Well, damn. Nice distracting me, though, dinosaur. Hi, guys. I know you. Okay, that other guy should be... Yep, other guy's seeing stars. Well, I am figuring out the mode, so I am improving. But these mechanics are nowhere near as good as the base game. Do something completely different. They were programming so many useless things with those mini games, and then this is just odd that they were like, I guess this is just like another battle royale game that the kids like. So instead of, he's just Kenny Omega. I want it to be like all the games I like. No, not one game I like. I like. Can we get Candy Crush? No, we can't have Candy Crush in the game. How about a Simon Says game and a rhythm-based... actually, no, it's not rhythm-based. I just hate it. I hate Penta Says. Oh, he's about to kill me. Oh, he's killing me. Are you killing me? You are! You are killing me. Harrison doesn't do research. Better scoop it there and put the topic time on your channel, too. Harrison, quite the character. I'll about a month. I'm up for it in about a month. Let me trickle some more things out so I have those to talk about with Harrison, or yeah, as you said, maybe I can just do it and give as much information as I have here. I guess I might be overthinking this Harrison Young interview here. Harrison Young, don't, I guess maybe I am overthinking. I'm definitely up to do them at some point. Hey, there's a casino. I never found the casino yet. And what do you get? You get poker chips, of course. And I don't quite understand the poker chips. Since no one sees Harrison unless clipped somewhere else, I totally agree. Radish is right. Life stinks. Yes, the Mel Brooks movie Life Stinks. Stinks. It's no bueno. He had Robin Hood Men in Tights. I'm a huge fan of right around that time. I'd rather be pissed off than pissed on. And as close as you are to a horse's wiener, that might have been the first time. That had to have been the first time I saw Dave Chappelle, was in Robin Hood Men in Tights. A blind chicken, there's a saying, right twice a day or so. Yes, American Cupcake. The blind chicken is our overrated Kenny Omega. He was right once a day and getting the old fighting style. Correct, there wasn't an actor, but I don't remember his name. But the script was originally given by Mel Brooks to John Wayne. Actually, there was some lore that came out of Blazing Saddles that the studio, Mel Brooks thought he had the rights to it. The rights reverted to Mel Brooks as long as there was not a TV show made in a certain amount of time. So when Mel Brooks went and talked to the studio and was like, well, you didn't make a TV show, we didn't have one season of a TV show, and they were like, oh, yes, we do. They filmed Blazing Saddles, the TV show, with no intention of it to air anywhere, because that was they were smart to him. They were smart to what he was doing, and they made this show that never aired anywhere. I believe seasons of it. This Blazing Saddles television show made on a studio lot to never be shown anywhere. Me Too, American Cupcake. I'm a huge Mel Brooks fan. Not all of his movies were a hit, but many of them were. Spaceballs, in particular. I had so much fun watching Spaceballs and realizing that it was almost near the end of the movie. I was like, no, I need more movie. I'm having so much fun at Spaceballs. I can't have just a few more minutes. Oops, someone fucked me up pretty bad already. And Chris Jericho. Don't see many people being Jericho, actually. As much as a fan as I was of Jericho back in the day, I don't know if I've played as Jericho once in this game. Because he's, after he got off, like, one of the best runs of his lifetime, he got right on the worst runs of his lifetime. With the Demo God and feuding with Orange Cassidy and all that shenanigans. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I see more Harrison Young talk. I might be overthinking this. I should just go ahead and do it and not wait a month. I might be putting more thought into the Harrison Young interview than is necessary. Owie. Okay, MJF's almost dead. So he just slammed him onto me. Oh, no, you don't. Me and the roid head. A pinata. We're gonna ride the pinata. MJF's trying to ride the pinata. Oh no, it's not a rider. It's Oh, I think I got the horse token. Where do I go to get the horse now? That looks like the horse token. Because, yeah, you get a token, and then you go somewhere. Oh, health. Yeah, sure. I'll get some. Or not. Hello? Health? Maybe I won't get some health. All right, I think this is the song that let it off. While I'm not fighting anyone, let's go to Chill Music 4 instead of Chill Music 3. Is the horse back here? We are looking for the horse. Here's someone up close. Is this where I get the horse? I think this is where I get the horse. Summon horse. Yes! We got the horse. Boing. And this controls like shit, so we don't really want to be in these closed spaces. We want to be out here, and still, we might miss them because this turning radius is not good. It's, yeah, A, programmed poorly, B, nerfed. One of the two. Take your pick. I got the fever. We got a horse bell, but we ain't got no cowbell, so we're safe. No one's taking this fever away from me. Yeah, we ran over him with a horse. Horsey time. This is what got us on the Blazing Saddles talk, was punching a horse in the face. I never saw his first movie, the 12 Chairs. I need to go out of my way to see the 12 Chairs, the Mel Brooks movie. And, oh fuck, I was about to go on more Mel Brooks and I lost my train of thought. Oh, Young Frankenstein. Young Frankenstein to the studio was just as controversial as Blazing Saddles, because black and white movie. Mel Brooks has a fun story of how he very casually told them it was going to be a black and white movie, and they were just losing their mind, chasing him down the hallway. No, okay, the horse explodes in a fiery end. But yeah, that was a huge controversy for the studio of this can't be in black and white. This is the 70s. We don't do black and white movies. And then he upped it again with silent movie. We're doing a silent movie in the 70s. Marty Feldman, of course, was the best choice for a silent movie in any time. Harrison loved... Yeah, I could just talk about Mel Brooks with Harrison Young. If that's what he wants to talk about, well, I suppose it's not too hard to steer him in a direction. I didn't see the full episode where Carl Hamburger went on Harrison Young, but he said at some point, like, he was the one that was interviewing Harrison, interviewing the host of the show, rather than the other way around. I missed what that achievement was. I just went right past it. But let's go ahead and get in another game. And I'm all right as this is going on. I'm disappointed in it not having the dynamic, not having the controls of the base game. But they need more weapons, or maybe the weapons need to be more apparent, because that's like the big appeal to this. I'm saying it's not a total dud. I'm feeling this mode is a thumbs in the middle. I definitely am not giving this Stadium Stampede the thumbs up. After playing it a few times, I am having fun, so not a full thumbs down. This feels like a thumbs in the middle mode to me. 2 weeks. Yeah, you see me overthinking it. I overthink sometimes. I like to get... that's what makes me a decent writer. I had a first meeting of a writers group this week. Actually, it was the second meeting, but no one showed up the first time. So I just got some editing done while I was all alone. But that's part of me, is overthinking, is really getting... what I told him my process of writing a story and how in-depth in the world building I get before I do before I actually start writing a page. I know what the second season finale is before I start writing my television pilot, and that is the format that I go by writing in pilots. I lived in Los Angeles for a long while, so I am an overthinker. Yeah, I need to give you a goal for that petition. 2 weeks. I've got a few people. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I'm actually starting to get some wardrobe picked out beforehand rather than throwing it together the morning of, which did work out very well for the Queer Eye guy. Mel Brooks stinkers. The 12 chairs, Life Stinks, History of the World Part 2. High Anxiety, I don't hate. I would put that off on its own list of not stinkers and not great ones. That might be me as a kid, just enjoying everything Mel Brooks, and it was like The Critic with its parodies, its movie parodies, was ahead of its time. The just parody unto itself was kind of his style. Not a lot of people were doing this, were doing that at the time. To break this apart for half a minute, my boss skipped me for a promotion a year ago for being away because of a crushed spine. Now my boss has one of those broken. Do I laugh? You can't help but laugh. When you have a malady that someone punished you for, we'll go with that. I don't feel like going through my mind thesaurus. You already got to the damn loot box. So yeah, when misfortune becomes to those, it is very funny to you. Absolutely, laugh away. I give that my stamp of approval of laughing at that misfortune of that person who wasn't sensitive to your when you had that same misfortune. Is this the Molotov cocktail? I think it's the Molotov cocktail. I don't know how I like the Molotov cocktail. Maybe I need to get more ingredients. That's just what I wanted to do in this fighting game, is get more elements to build items with. How do I belly flop? I did it before, just button mashing, I guess. And I am... Whoa! Yeah. Take that motherfucker out, Jade. Jade did not waste any time on talking shit about AEW like the day after her contract expired. She did not like the professional wrestling fans. And she worked on a team for a long time. She was part of a basketball team for a long, long time, wasn't Jade Cargill? That's how she knew Shaq, was the basketball connection. And AEW is not a cohesive team. There is no coach. The EVPs are the inmates, are running the asylum. And I will make an effort to watch the Saturday show, to watch AEW if the Young Bucks lose at Wembley. Like I'm almost positive they're going to prove everyone right that they're fucking children and they just want to win a match, win the gold in front of the largest crowd ever, which of course you want to do that, but as EVPs of the company, that's not the right thing to do right now. FTR is having another banner year. They are the tag team of the year. There is absolutely no reason the tag team titles should go to the Young Bucks other than they want to smell their farts in front of the biggest paying crowd in front of wrestling ever. Second biggest crowd ever, but North Korea kind of said go to this wrestling match or else, is my understanding. Weapons. Can I get some weapons, please? Weapons. How are there not weapons in this box? Oh, I activated something. Okay. I'm going to blame Kenny Omega again for holding this mode back. Excuse me. There are elements here, just like there are elements in the base game. They didn't need to... Yeah. I think we'll play one more Stadium Stampede. We'll finish off Hijo del Diablo's career mode, and that will be the stream for the day. Gameplay streams, as I've said, 2 hours seem about proper. I'm pretty staunch on keeping my shows at an hour-ish currently. Maybe they'll warrant further. Like, you can see the evolution of Who Are These Podcasts doing that, where they were like an hour or less. And as they become more popular, as they add more segments, more communication with the viewers, it's now like a 2-hour show is like a short one for them. I do like it at 2 hours. Sometimes the 2.5 is warranted. Jim Cornette, on the other hand, that motherfucker can read the phone book. It will be more entertaining than a lot of what is going on All Elite Wrestling. So when he comes in at 4 hours, it's like, well, this is going to take me a few days to get through. And the one, he's just wrapping up talking about Terry Funk on the current Jim Cornette that I am on. And then there will be another one released in about a day or two. So more Cornette. This is actually a shorter episode. It's less than 3 hours. And I've still got more to go. Oh, there's Hobbs. Hi, Hobbs. Yeah, Hobbs doesn't have his special ability of just being nearly impervious to strikes as he does in the base game, whatever that ability is. Oh no, get away from that. That is overpowered. Everyone's trying to kill him all at once. Me. Yay. I stole it. I didn't really steal it. You were trying to steal him from me. I stole it back. It's punk on punk action, everyone. CM Punk versus CM Punk. Give me those poker chips. I don't know what they do, but there they are. Uh-oh. What was it? That wasn't there. Like, what happened? Hey, bitch! You missed. You missed. And I don't have any weapons, do I? No weapons. Oh, and that moment, it took me to check if I had weapons. Got me fucked up. How are there not more weapons? Weapons are such a part of this. Oh! Punk knows how to throw those sodas. Okay, so I didn't have the Molotov cocktail earlier. I had, like, those sodas right there that Punk was throwing at me. Oop! Gimme weapon. Yeah, there's one move. You can just slam people. The grapple system has been nerfed just cause. Because this is how Battle Royal games work. Okay, Mr. Omega. This is how they work. It's like Jay Sherman, and it stinks. Yes, this is... Now, this is video gaming. I was trying to do the pod racing gag there. It didn't really translate, did it? Yeah, I think one more Stadium Stampede, finish up Hijo del Diablo. As I said, that is the trajectory for this stream, and we will get on out here. I don't think Twitch has been so active today. Usually we get some Twitchers, so they must not be searching for AEW gameplay. Those Twitchers. Ooh, casino. I want to come too, but I don't want you to be there, so I'm gonna smack you up and give you a finisher. All right, weapons. Whoa, that's the outside of the gameplay zone. So we're getting to the final few, right? If the gameplay zone is that little. Haha, you thought you were safe. You thought you were safe. Fuck you. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Oh no, that fucked me up something awful. Was I number 2 there? Yeah, I didn't win one, but I was number 2. AEW are saying over 80,000 at Wembley, hold over 90,000, not sold out. Still a hell of a crowd to have. The second biggest crowd ever in wrestling. The biggest paying crowd ever, because North Korea, they didn't pay for those tickets. They paid to not be tortured by attending that Collision in Korea event. And they did make a TV show. The sheriff was played by Lou Gossett Jr. It was only like 3 episodes. I've got to look more into that TV show that they played to never air. I think that was Louis Gossett Jr. I think that there are many episodes of that Louis Gossett Jr. Blazing Saddles show, because they did some shady stuff of making a show and never intending to air it anywhere. Dr. Steve was helpful with Radish Diff's spinal injury. You should talk to him sometime also. Oh, I love Dr. Steve. He was such a conversationalist. I had such a great conversation with him at DabbleCon, and he offered to buy me a drink, but I already split 2 buckets of Coors Lights, and I had to drive home in the snow. Driving home, drive to the hotel, drive to the hotel in the snow. So I was like, thank you. I've got to pass, Dr. Steve. Yeah, absolutely great conversationalist, Dr. Steve, turning his passion for broadcasting and his passion for medicine into the things he does now. He gets paid for both of them. So fantastic story with Dr. Steve. the famous the famous line Marcel had the only speaking line. Oh, in silent movie, Marceau? Yeah, Marcel Marceau. Or was it Marcel Marcel? Is there a Marcel Marcel and a Marcel Marceau? I've got to look into my famous mimes book. Leroy Jenkins, or whatever that was. And we're almost at the end here. No one attack me while I'm reading these last couple. No, that was the only word spoken in the silent movie. By the way, AEW done really well to sell that many tickets. Yeah, it can't take anything away from them. Everywhere in the United States, they've had diminishing returns, so they absolutely must come back. They should do a little 2-week tour with as popular as this is. Big accomplishment, and they run. WWE does the same fucking thing of running a show for television much more than running a show for the live audience. And keeping an audience for we're gonna have this episode of Dynamite, and then we're gonna tape Dark, and then we're gonna tape Rampage. No, those are two different nights. You have like a 3-hour show. A 3-hour show. That's all we want. We do not want to be stranded at the arena for 5 hours. That you're taking from the old WWE 1980s television shooting schedule, and that was torture on people. My brother went to some, and they loved that they saw Saturday night's main event. They didn't love that they were there for 5-6 hours watching all of their recorded programming for the next couple of months. I think it was the Saturday night's main event with Macho, Andre, and the Snake, if I remember correctly. I'll have to ask him. The Saturday night's main event that took place in the Baltimore arena. You're not quite dead yet. You're not quite seeing stars yet. You're almost seeing stars. Is he impervious with that green? All right, both y'all motherfuckers are close. Oh, but now you're getting me. You're trying to get me close. Just finish me off. Don't get me close. You tease. And do I have any more weapons? What the fuck was that? Okay, I've got the tax. What the fuck? Oh, is that a finishing move? All right, you got rid of him. Now I'll come get rid of you. He's got other plans. Oh, my health is getting down too. But that belly flop, I think, did it. DMX's famous belly flop. It's the belly flop on crack. That is what would get him to belly flop. Just put on an entertaining show for that 80,000 people and come back, in a few months to do 2 weeks tour. That would be, and was it Radishjeff Rochi mentioned going to Mexico or abroad? That crowd is ready for it. That was such a hot Puerto Rican crowd. So going places that aren't regularly explored, and that's another thing of their touring is they will just go to the same place again and again and again and again. WWE forever and ever. I remember them coming to Baltimore twice a year. I remember WCW coming quarterly. It was 4 times a year. They had less places to go. The WCW. Oh, I'm seeing stars. He's going to finish me off. And of course, this is completely antithetical to wrestling in the mid-1980s and before, where there were weekly shows all the time, or bi-weekly, some were monthly. It appears that bi-weekly appears to be what most territories were, and then they would do little tours. I said one more after this, right? Yeah, we'll do one more Stadium Stampede with DMX, finish our Hijo del Diablo. And thumbs in the middle. I will play this again on my own. This is kind of fun, kind of I'm not having fun. How did I start using that phrase? You're not wrong. I'm not having fun. I'm not having fun. It's become part of my regular vernacular. And going back to American Cupcake with the only word spoken in silent movie, then you have the silent movie stars that made the successful transition to talkies. Charlie Chaplin, huge fan of, and it's funny when people find the Great Dictator speech for the first time in their life, and they're just like, this is so based. This is I knew about that all the way back in Film 101, maybe even before I stumbled upon that on a Turner Classic Movies Charlie Chaplin Sunday. That he had very good dialogue. Another one, Monsieur Verdot. Monsieur Verdot, where he was a murderer of women. He was a serial getting married and murdering women under many assumed names. And it was a comedy. Orson Welles, I believe, pitched it as a serious melodrama. And Charlie Chaplin was like, this is a comedy. And there was one woman who was just so much of a pain. You could not wait for his character to kill her. And he never did. Like all the ones that you had sympathy for and you felt bad for him doing her in, then they were the ones that got it. But the one you're like, oh, here it comes, I can't wait. Didn't get her. And once again, having a great monologue at the end. There was a great monologue at the end of the Charlie Chaplin movies. That one, you've heard it before. Killing one person makes you a monster. Killing dozens of soldiers makes you a hero. Along those lines. Not as impactful and awesome as the Great Dictator speech at the end. Come to sniff it out later with Harrison, Bill, Dayla, Cupcake, Dabble. Please, Dylan, they're missing your voice there. Sniff it out, the show. I know we have internal affairs coming up later. I should be able to get into the chat for that one. I got ahead on my shenanigans I was doing. And I think I was overthinking Harrison. I can wow him with like the basic of magic tricks, the basics of extras. Yeah, I believe I've been overthinking it since you asked me first this morning about it. I could do Harrison. I don't need to stretch that out. We don't need the goatsy on Harrison Young. Maybe we can get it. Does Harrison do other people's shows, or does he just do his own show? I imagine he would have made an appearance on WATP by now if he did other people's shows, but maybe that's Carl's choice to not have him on the A program over there. Oh, do we have Ken from Street Fighter there? Oh, you're a buck. Boo. Wartlow. I am out of the top players. Son of a gun. Yeah, last one. We're gonna do this as the last Stadium Stampede, and I don't like the career mode. I'm just doing it for completion's sake. The fact that I started that here on stream, so might as well finish that off here on stream. Can I open this loot box? That's not a loot box. Why aren't there loots in there? I want to play my instrument. Give me the loot. 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 Everyone always gets to the loot box before me. I saw that. Yep, both loot boxes have gotten into. don't like that that's the only place that I can get these weapons. And I haven't come across the Molotov cocktail yet. There's a weapon. Frying pan. All right, we got ourselves a weapon. Now we are ready to fight forever. I don't know if this mode is going to get this game off of its deathbed, though. Yep. Go ahead, open that up, and then I'll steal from... Oh, you're almost dead. Nope, you're not almost dead. You have some type of special where you have double... You have double the power. Double the HP. Oh, that must have been a shield. It was blue. It was blue that I knocked all the way down. So that must have been some sort of shield. And I have a frying pan. Son of a bitch! You got that shield up again. Fucking Picard. Shield up, shield up. Shields down. Shields up. Whoa! She's got a weapon. And I don't. Let's hide from that scary woman with the weapon. Looks like she's gone. Ooh, is that a weapon over there? What's all purpley? Did it taste like purple to everyone just now? That is a fryism for those questioning what the fuck tastes purple. Finish. 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 Finish her. Why are you not finishing? Oh, it's because I have a drink in my hand. You can't multitask, DMX. It won't let me finish her. There. There. Finish her. Finish her. Oh, it's the Buck. It's the EVP who couldn't manage his way out of a target. Weapons. Owie. Take that, chairs. Hello? Hello? Is anybody here? There's some weapons here. I'm gonna open it. There's no weapons here. Oh, T-shirt bazooka. All right. Well, can we drop a weapon? Yes, we can. We can drop that pizza box. And now we have a T-shirt gun. All right. Hello? Anybody? Well, those buttons don't do it. Okay, there we go. 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 And okay, let's aim over there. And did the stairs get in our way? Did the table get in our way? They were mid-move, so that didn't count. Ha ha ha. I gotcha. Okay, now finish her. How? She's got the stars. Why can we not finish her? Do we have to be blazing? Do we need our blazing move? There we go. I didn't think we needed to be blazing. Finish her for the fake cowboy. Finish her for the woman. We are just taking it to the streets. All right, T-shirt gun. Back again. This is OP. This T-shirt gun. So we just need... What's that going on over there? Are they in a vehicle? Looks like a barrel. Looks like they're rolling out the barrel. Oh, it was a golf cart. They blew it up. You blew it up, you monster. It doesn't have range, does it, that T-shirt gun? Like that should have knocked him silly. You thought wrong, bitch. Oh, a tennis racket. They just can't help but say, fuck you, Jim Cornette, and your advice. We know what we're doing. Fuck you. Oh, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Not in a good way. In the actual sense of fire on my body. And I can't get to the weapons. Can't get to the weapons. Now I can get to the weapons. We want this one. This one's overpowered. Sledgehammer will work. Oh, he set me on fire again. You sock cucka. And I'm dead. Yeah, WATP, I saw that right before I came on. Not 1 p.m. today, 4 p.m. today. Carl must have got hammered on Friday night. Had to put it off by a day and a few hours. Harrison Young is public access TV only. Doesn't do anything else or anyone else's. He is a unique fellow, Mr. Harrison Young. Only I may snap. Makes me think of that old Conan O'Brien gag from WWE Simpsons. I was reading, the Worldwide Wrestling Entertainment. That's throwing back to the old days of Bruno Sammartino while still being more entertainment than wrestling. The Worldwide Wrestling Entertainment. And we're about 90 minutes in. I'm going to go back to the career mode, which we started last week with Hijo del Diablo. They have limited create-a-player options here, but they do have a nice costume for a devil. So, Son of the Devil, we went with. Let's go to the Road to the Elite, and we'll be here for about another 30 minutes or so. And then we'll get on out of here. Don't want to overstay my welcome. And that's why I said, after one 3-hour stream, I said, no more 3-hour streams. That was overstaying my welcome. Road to Elite. Upbeat music number 2 coming in. I don't know if we repeated yet or not. Oh, and I like this one. This one was featured on TikTok around the clock. And I do have this TikTok around the clock for this week already recorded. Actually, I'm a little bit of ahead. I have a segment that I'm putting off. It is infuriating. It's entertaining but infuriating. I was like, I'll get to that one. I'm not gonna be infuriating this week. Mabapa Famous, you subscribers. Most of these people in the chat are subscribers. If not, give me a subscribe. That is a good thank you for giving me the opportunity to go to the shill segment to tell you to like, subscribe, comment. Thank you for getting in the chat room here, and we are doing gameplay. We do a lot of constructive criticism critiques with our co-host auditions 3 days a week and TikTok around the clock, plus a new critique show coming September or October, one of the two. Actually, no, I do not want to do that extra match. Let's get our human batteries up. We'll go out working out, then we'll go eat, and then we'll do the match. Nuts to the second match, and yeah, such a silly thing that they did not include mini games in this part, made them completely separate and identical to the shittiest of mobile games. Kenny, how dare you put your team on such a shitty task? It couldn't have been particularly hard to have a create your own show. The WWE General Manager mode, they only had that for like 5 editions or less, but that was a favorite until they changed it over to something else. And the goal was your Raw or your SmackDown get better ratings than the other one. The AEW, what would the goal be of their show? Who are you competing against, and what is your goal for? It does make AEW themselves, like, if you're looking to gain viewers, then AEW themselves have never done that. They have become completely stagnant. Pardon me. I am a stutterfuck sometimes. But All Elite Wrestling have between 700,000 and 900,000 fans who will watch that show. They're not growing. They will never grow. Maybe the Saturday show will help them grow. The Wednesday show does not appeal to wrestling fans. It appeals to WWE, people who like WWE, and I don't like WWE. I want a wrestling show that does harken back to the old sports-based wrestling, which is what we were promised, which is why people like Jim Cornette are riding your ass to this day, because you promised a product that you did not deliver on. You are delivering on something that feels exactly like WWE, just more wacky at 11 all the time. Get busy playing GTA starting from 1, 2, and 3. I never played the top-down versions of GTA, actually. That would be brand new to me, getting the original Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2. I started with 3. Like, that was really a cultural event, Grand Theft Auto 3. What fun times it was to just get up on a roof and, the sniper. That's right. The sniper, you completely blew off someone's head, and there was like a blood spout that they never did after that. I think that was too graphic for them to do again. Thanks for tuning in. Mbappe? Mbop. Looks kind of like Mbop famous. Yeah, those would be brand new to me, the top-down GTA. Second GTA was game-changing. And they did a bunch of, what would you call them? Like, basically kind of downloadable content after number 2, right? They had the London 1960s, if I remember correctly. I feel like I recall hearing that after GTA 2, they had a few games just like it that had just a little bit of polish to them, that made them stand out from GTA 2. This song sounds like an acid trip. Damn it, I did not write them down. The day that I write down all the songs in the DMCA free music catalog, they will go in the description of every episode here. Mbappe is a famous footballer, Dylan. Oh, thank you. That's why you're Mbappe famous. We know we call it the football over here. The football American style I barely pay attention to. Football worldwide style, soccer as we call it here in this silly ass backwards country. I know even less of that. Vice City. Oh, Vice City, I loved so much. I can't believe I didn't play the Vice City stories as well. Jim Florentine was one of the voices on the radio on the Vice City stories, and they had that empire building mechanic. That's what sticks out to me most, though, was the Jim Florentine on, was it the Rock Radio? I forget where that Jim Florentine made his appearance there on Vice City Stories. Liberty City Stories was fun, too, because they had motorcycles in that one. And they actually had radio ads talking about the legislature to ban bikes in Liberty City. So that's a fun little nod of like, yeah, we didn't program them into GTA 3 because we were figuring this shit out. So now that we can program them in, it's canon that the city banned them outright. And San Andreas, the first one to get bicycles. The very first thing you do is get on a bicycle and pedal. I spent so much time conquering territory, getting like the map almost completely green. And then I didn't know that I was going to lose all that territory as I go out in the middle of nowhere, and then San Francisco, and then Vegas, and then got to do it all over again. But I found it fun. I loved the gang wars in San Andreas. they got they were repetitive, but I really enjoyed them. And also stealing, going out and getting a box truck and going on the interiors of buildings. Just going on the interiors of buildings was something. Stealing some items from a sleeping resident. A fun little mini game. They knew how to insert fun little mini games, like going to the gym and just the button mashing. There was some little mini game aspect to it. Kenny Omega, rather than a cutscene. Darby Allin. Darby Allin, very good wrestler, but when he beat Samoa Joe for the TV title for just a couple of weeks and lost it back, like Joe, stop making Joe look like a bitch. TNA did that for so long. And his Sweet Tooth, they made such odd choices with Sweet Tooth in the Twisted Metal TV show. I'm still only 3 episodes in. My friend who was hating on the first 3 with me said that number 4 is actually legit good. I've heard that it gets good at the end. My theory is, if that's the case, one of the producers who didn't know what the fuck they were doing demanded to get his hands in everything, tired himself the fuck out after a few episodes, just went to sleep in a corner, and then the actual talented people who he hired to do this was like, all right, let's fix this fucking mess. That's my theory of what happened if Twisted Metal does indeed turn itself around, like the Hokey Pokey. I've been stunned for a long time. Okay, shaking it off. Shaking it off, boss. Shaking it off, boss. Serious? Fucking serious? I was still on Cage the whole time. You couldn't do a little intelligence to know I didn't want to jump off the ladder onto the guy on the floor who was nowhere near me. Mbappe. Yeah, I will remember that Mbappe famous. Thank you for the 5 like and the 6 like. E-Rock was the gay jogger, and E-Rock Army, Rochi says. I'm not going to bring that next one up on stream because you said the you said the word out right there. White folk can't say that word. E-Rock, yeah, he was a gay jogger. Anthony had the Pisswazzer beer. Opie had that terrible role as in Vice City Stories as the drill sergeant, and like everyone with the company just must have had their head in their hands as he just did the Opie voice and shit like that while he was doing all that. All good, Rochi. I'll leave it there in the chat. I will I will not bring up that actual word. We have those go-arounds, like the people who dug for Levy's pool. Over here, we ran into a very nice knitter. That's a radio station in Baltimore always used neighbor in talking around that word. We got on Canadian at one point to say that word without saying that word. Would you kindly, is that E-Rock's show? I forget the name of his show. I've watched a couple of episodes. That isn't it, is it? I know E-Rock's got a show. Mr. Nee, our buddy Nicholas. Oh, and which episode was it on? I forget which episode we had Danny G. German. That's another one. I should send that just to the regular Bedabbler show. Danny G. German and her social media, what is in a name, she did not realize what was in her name when Danny G. German, that's D-A-N-I, for those, pardon me, who missed Danny G. German on a recent co-host audition. Okay, I did have it right. E-Rock Show, would you kindly? All right, go out dining. We get to meet somebody. We'll work out to get some points, and then off to the matches. Nuts to that second match. We're just working our way through this, and I shouldn't just be working my way through this. I should want to do every single match. Base the base is solid. It's the shaft that's the problem. Hijo del Diablo. Go get a good workout in. Take our human batteries down a little bit, but it gets us those points so I can give him some more abilities. Actually, I can give him more abilities whenever. I might have given him abilities after last stream. It's just tedious to do on stream. It's not much action there. Action, as Sam Roberts would say. That E-Rock bit where they called up his hotel and just made whale noises until the voicemail cut off. And I think he told him, like, yeah, he just put the phone down at one point. Did you guys expect me to have the phone to my ear the entire time while you kept doing that? Minigames stink. Fuck off. Let's go to Dynamite. Yeah, it's week 1, 2, 3, and then the pay-per-view. Yeah, that should take us right to 2 hours, I believe. And we will get out of here while we are still friends. Only 10 minutes late this week. I think I was on time last week, but a lot of these gameplay streams, there's just a small little, like, I couldn't get the audio working. The first week we did the All Elite Wrestling game, and this week I was like, maybe we can try the audio again. Fuck it, let's just do the DMCA free music in the background, like I learned from Dark Viper AU playing his GTA 5 for, wow, going on a decade. That guy's been playing GTA 5. Dustin Rhodes, not used to his full potential. Dustin Rhodes, Chris Daniels, Kazarian. I think I say it every time I play this game. They should have been working with the young talent every single week. And you see how WCW in 1996 actually had much better booking when you're looking at it as a learning experience of Greg the Hammer Valentine, Ric Flair, Macho Man working with Diamond Dallas Page, and Eddie Guerrero and all these up-and-comers, and you look at it and you're like, these are dream matches. Well, they were nobodies at the time, but the bookers put them in a position to learn from the people who had been there for a long time, where AEW just says, we like playing with our friends. Go play with your friends and do whatever you want. Oh, Billy Gunn told you that you shouldn't do that. Well, mean old Billy Gunn. You don't have to listen to mean Billy Gunn because you're special and everything you do is great. Yeah, anyone who's there and who's been doing whatever the fuck they want for the past several years, it'll probably be a hell of an adjustment going to WWE. And then you have people like poor Wardlow, who isn't in charge of his creative. He's after MJF got him looking strong. Wardlow looked like fucking garbage when the AEW Creative Trust was like, all right, here's what you're going to do. You're going to fight security guards. Then you're going to get in a tag team. And then you're going to lose. And then you're going to lose. And then you're going to lose. Great. way to build up a fucking Goldberg there, guys. This potential Goldberg he had that potential Goldberg energy coming out of that MJF feud. And all for naught, because Tony thinks he knows what he's doing. And fuck you and your constructive criticism. I know what I'm doing. You hurt my feelings telling me I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to go to the Young Bucks and those guys who I gave cushy jobs to, who I pay millions and millions of dollars that they don't deserve to. They'll agree with me. Imagine that. The guys who you gave cushy jobs to, who work much less than they should and get to do whatever they want for millions and millions of dollars a year, they're going ahead and agreeing with you. Who would have thought? And once again, prove me wrong, Young Bucks. The show is ongoing now. You lose in front of the biggest paying wrestling crowd in the world ever. And you will prove to me that you are professionals. And I will watch your program. Not your Wednesday program. That sucks. Your Wednesday program is fucking garbage. I will watch your Saturday program. I will make an effort every single week to watch the Saturday program. How the fuck do I even watch that without cable? Did they they didn't put them on one of their streaming services yet, have they? Oh, actually, those guys from WrestleMe, they were mentioning the illegal site that they go through to watch that kind of stuff. Oh, or VPN, that's right. I believe Go Fight Live or whoever the fuck, they've got the AEW shows for people not in the US. Get a VPN and watch them that way. I'm trying to give you money, maybe, possibly, if the Young Bucks lose. I'm not going to give you money if the Young Bucks... Oh, I had that in conversation mode the whole time. Whoopsie. You couldn't see as much as the gameplay I meant for you to see. And I'm near positive this we already heard this. So over to Chill Music 1, and this should take us to the end. This music mixery. Maybe if I upgrade my StreamYard, it'll let me upload larger music files, so I can just have the upbeat mega mix and the more chill beat mega mix, rather than having a max of, I think it's 30 megabytes. So can't have the ones that last for the entire stream. Unless I get really fucking low quality and they sound like a garbled phone mess from the early years of cell phones. Knees rarely grow. But yeah, as I said earlier this week, we did have Tara Mooney, and we do want to help Tara Mooney grow her channel, which is complete asshole thing to say for someone that isn't monetized, and she gets, I think, over 100,000 views regularly. If I remember seeing that properly. And the chauvinist joke that I did with you, Tara, I know that's what'll turn you against me. That it was just right there. I had to go for it. You need an English major to help you revise those scripts. I could have said an English major, but explaining the joke here a few days later, rather than at the time, it was funnier to say you need a man to help you out. That's the joke. But there were a few jokes that I got that she didn't, and I imagine it'll go both ways on that. So hopefully we can find a third that we can both go ways on. Almost had that wordplay joke work. Makes me laugh anyways, that failed wordplay joke.
Where's the joke? I know we're on the air, but where's the joke?
I meant to debut that one earlier. I forgot to put that in the John Lovitz episode. I like that drop. Where's the joke? Workout. Yes, let's work out and let's go to Dynamite. And this is week 2, yes. Only 3 more total. Yeah, we'll go a little bit over 2 hours if we head to the end here. If it's a handicap match, maybe it'll be like all the other handicap matches, and I try to a certain point, then I'm like, fuck this. Because that is one of the paths. I think we've hit that path twice. Is there only 2 paths? There might be a third, but there might only be 2 paths of this career mode. And my biggest complaint is that when you win a title, it's never acknowledged again. We won the AEW world title in the first week, and it's never been acknowledged again. Well, the first month, rather. You can win the tag titles in the first month, and it'll never be acknowledged again. So that's my big gripe, is that I want this career mode to acknowledge the titles that I have or have not won. It's not a career mode. It's loose. Actually, that's just like AEW television. Once again, the fact that it is indeed just a loose collection of happenings. Hello? Game? Oh, you spent all that time loading up this cutscene that I've seen that does not fit the personality of Hijo del Diablo, even though you gave me the option to have him be a monster. He's going to talk about anime otaku, and I just don't want to see that. Shots fired at something he says there. Very nice that it was a cutscene. Would have been nice if you gave the player options that would have then reflected on gameplay somehow, stats somehow. But nope, didn't put the mini games there where it would make complete sense. We made them completely separate and on par of free mobile games, or maybe gacha mobile games. Either way, those mini games are mobile games that you put into your AAA game, and they actually had 2 different mobile games, one of which they just shut down. So I think, once again, they were taking resources away from what could have been going on to this to get Fight Forever out in time, but instead they have their team going in a million different directions, and that's what happens when you have someone who's never done this before in charge of the team who's done this a bunch of times before. That's the end of a lot of potentially good Hollywood productions, is having the idiot producer in place. An idiot producer can fuck everything up and ruin what should have been a good time. All right, we got a plunder match, baby, with Deathly Road Thun here. Now, it would be really fun if he had a bicycle, but there is no bicycle in this game. There is a horse, as we saw earlier, baby, but no bicycle. Oh my god, I just noticed to pick up a weapon here in the regular gameplay mode is a different button than picking up a weapon in, the Stadium Stampede mode. A lot of just odd decisions. Kenny Omega is an odd man. American Dream. American Nightmare, baby. Show them what we get. No, don't grapple. I'd already pressed the grapple button. And all right, we got it back. No, pick up the weapon. Pick up the weapon. There you go. Pick up the weapon. For Hijo del Diablo, I should change that DX lightning bolt to a red lightning bolt for the Hellfire and Brimstone aspect. Fuck you. A lot of power moves in Hijo del Diablo. And it's fun that they let me put a chain on him for the match. It would be even more fun if we could take the chain off and beat a guy with it. but that chain just stays around the neck. It does not come off. Even the ground moves, I made power moves where I have the option. And the SmackDown games, it is fun with the trash can that you can put it over their head, and then they're walking around with the trash can on their head for a moment. Oh, with the updates, I've heard that they've fixed the table physics. The table physics were not good in my previous attempts. Oh, but that doesn't count. I was hoping that that would count. Can't front him into the corner. I can back him into the corner. Looks like I can't front him. Oh, I can't do that either. I gotta whip him. Well, I guess we're not using that table. Whatever. Oh, fighting out of the power bomb is the American Nightmare. Taking that name from Howard Stern. That's a fun Rob Zombie song that he still uses as his theme and does not fit with the program any longer. That hasn't fit with the program since Marcy Turk said, take them t-shirts off, put on these collared shirts, you clowns in the back. And yeah, it was a clown show in the back. Howard Stern got together a bunch of goofs, not best for the job, but best for random radio content that were rolling around in the hallways. Yeah, come back in, you sissy. Can you say sissy in 2023? I just listened to the Jim Cornette show of him sharing Terry Funk stories where he was chasing Jim Cornette around, calling him that. That's probably on the no-nos list nowadays, isn't it? Oh, that makes me think of my wrestling pilot. One of my characters is based off of Terry Funk, and I think he says something much worse than sissy in the promo that he does. I mentioned going to a writing group, attempting to start up a writing group this week, and I need feedback on my wrestling pilot. I really enjoy what I've got, and other wrestling fans, actually, I haven't shown it to that many people. I just need feedback to go forward. And it was designed for a larger audience. The audience is too small. It is too small for just a wrestling audience. I see trailers for that Heels show. It doesn't appeal to me. It looks like a family drama. It looks like a Dawson's Creek much more than a wrestling show or like a Breaking Bad or something drama that I would be interested in. It looks like a family Dawson's Creek type drama that I'm not interested in. Oh, taking your brother's move here. We've got the Shattered Dreams to Cody Rhodes. Glad you got a daughter. You ain't getting any more after that. He was just such like a basic bitch with that promo about his daughter, and no one knew to tell him no. Don't go out there and do that. He had some good points, but it was just so basic bitch. I'm going to be a dad now. All right. Don't roll out of the ring. Don't roll out of the ring. I'm going to pin you now. No ring rolling. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to keep my eyes on this. It might kick out at 2.99. All right. Kicking out. Not at all. I was about to say kicking out at the 3. Kicking out. Not at all. What happened to AEW win-loss record? Oh, it wasn't there in the opening, was it? They still do that on their television show, I believe, which was a terrible idea. But no one told Tony Khan it was a terrible idea, so he did it when they first debuted, and I think they're still doing it. But yeah, that win-loss record didn't show up there. Maybe it's kept separate, because they were combining the exhibition and the career mode, and maybe it's a glitch that it's not there. Maybe it's separate and they don't show it for career mode. But yeah, that was something that was there last week that is no longer there. I got 2 weeks off coming up in September. No idea what to do. Your thoughts between... Nope. No thoughts between them. They all sound fantastic. And let's see. Can I pronounce Mallorca? Can I pronounce that correctly? Is it a Spanish? Mallorca? I can't even do that if it made the "y" sound. Ibiza and Gran Canaria. They all sound wonderful. I have no input on either of those. I have only traveled outside of the country of America to Cancun, which is like a little America resort. So I never made it to Tijuana in my time out in Los Angeles. And I had someone wanting to get me out of Tijuana, and they would have been my guide. I wasn't gonna go there solo. No, not at all. Peace and quiet. Just a beach to disconnect and read a book. Radish Diff is looking for. There, Rochi has a much better idea than I do. And it is a Y sound. Like I saw that, and I knew it. I just looking at it, I'm like, that's probably not the English pronunciation. Mallorca. Am I in the range? I got to be close. Oh, but Rochi doesn't know. Family has been there, and they said, and it was good. They were old people, so old people enjoy Mallorca, the Cancun of England. All right, you get thumbs up from the Cancun of Cancun from me. So if there's a Cancun of England, I had a blast there. It was my senior week. A lot of people in Maryland go to Ocean City, Maryland for senior week, but I went to Cancun, Mexico with a small group. What was the name of that company? There's a company that specialized in the destination senior weeks. So we went to Cancun rather than Ocean City, Maryland, like a bunch of other people, because we could drink freely. We were, many of us, 18 years old, and those that weren't, they really didn't give much of a fuck. So yeah, we could drink. Oh, I smoked Marlboro Reds that week, and I came back like it was the first cigarette. They didn't have my brand, so I was like, just give me those. And I smoked them all week, and I was talking like this for like a fucking month because I was just doing the Cowboy Killers for the entire week, and it was fucking great. Radish Diff, we are all getting old here in the Devilverse. I'm 30. Might as well start saying 37. It's less than a month away. So let's not say 36 anymore. Let's say 37 in the same tone of voice as Dante did in Clerks. He's 37 years old in a row. Oh, and we get to meet someone out while dining. I was going to do the other thing. And let's see, 37. Yeah, we're vastly approaching to where 50 is closer than 20 something, 50 something closer than 20 something. And man, seeing how when we were kids, the 50s felt like an eternity ago, and now the 90s are like what the 50s were to the kids now, and now we know how it feels to be like, oh, that time you grew up in? Fucking VCRs? VHS tapes for rent? What? Yep, that's what we did as kids. We didn't have all those movies just on a remote control. We paid $3.99 for the weekend. And I remember the local ones. There were lots of local ones that were just overnight. So Blockbuster coming into town and saying 3 nights with these movies. That was like, whoa, forget Errol's, forget Family Fun Movie. We're gonna go to Blockbuster Video. Yep, 86 douche. 86 it. You 86 'em. Overrated. Oh, there's the overrated one. And this is Dynamite. This is week 3, right? So this and one more match. So we should be getting out of here in about 10 minutes or so, carrying this to the end. Are we going to end up closer to 2.5 hours? No, I didn't poop out right at the 2.5 hour mark on my 3-hour stream, which I will no longer be doing 3-hour streams on gameplay. I found out where I pooped out. And 3 hours is too long for me to still be rambling with anything coming close to entertainment. Entertainment adjacent. We strive to be entertainment adjacent here, if not hitting right on the mark. Kenneth Omega. Oh, what is his actual name? I remember laughing when I heard it. Oh, boo. Boo. It's your fault that this game is not in a closer to finish state. You split the team. You split the team to work on horse shit no one cared about. You dumb fucker. Oh, Tyson. Tyson is his first name, isn't it? I'm pretty sure his first... No. Yeah, maybe his first name. He might be a Tyson. Like, I'm relating it to Tyson Kidd. Either his last name is Kidd, which I don't think is the fact. Yeah, I think Kenny Omega's actual name is Tyson, and he chose Kenny over Tyson. Ah, damn. Wrong block. He got his golden lover, Ibushi. Oh, they're gonna fuck. Omega and Ibushi are gonna fuck in England tonight. They probably have a Japanese woman to split between them. Because Kenneth Omega, I believe he is a pansexual. I don't believe he is just the bisexual. So what you're going to need, you're going to need at least 4 in there. Well, let's see. You've got 2 men already. The Golden Lovers are going to love Goldenly. So then you need a woman, and then to hit all bases of pan, you need each of the types of trans and a non-binary. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-way. Over in England at the Ibushi Omega Suite. Since you are a pan. Might as well get some pans in there. Get some people who dress up as pans rather than people who dress up as furries, to be quite literal with your pansexuality. You thought you were going to finish me. Oh, but you are going to finish me. And you reversed it. I was... in a reversal again. All right, got rid of your special. You're no longer special, Kenneth. I was doing a bit And me and my friend are kind of the same, where we don't blink when we're doing a bit and someone takes us seriously. That's how he went out on a gay date with a gentleman. And I might be trolling for a trans woman with a lady who's more than a little older than me. I was doing it as a bit. It doesn't appear that she was doing it as a bit, so we might be unicorn hunting for a trans woman. And I'm not gonna blink if she doesn't blink. That's something that I was doing as a joke. I realized it wasn't a joke when she was asking about my homosexuality, and I was like, you didn't realize that was a bit? Like, the way that I went into that, you didn't realize that all those jokes were just joking at the fact of me being effeminate and being a gay man. So, okay, you weren't joking about anything. We're really going unicorn hunting, aren't we? I'm basically the same age as Radish Diff, and are you one of the people who also look like me? I know Rochi and I discussed how we look just like each other on a recent stream. Almost as if we are a lost generation. We are the first ones to be. We communicate in both, we're the immigrant children of people who didn't have internet, who grew up with internet, and we speak both languages of analog and digital. We do. Hey, I still blame my gray hair on Chernobyl. Real world reference for the win. My gray hairs are very limited. I yank some of them. I let some of them be. I'm seeing them, of course, more on my face than on my head, but I do have a birthmark somewhere in here, so I've always had a little bit of a gray patch. Chernobyl only turning your hair gray, you've actually won hugely on that, now that I think of it. Chernobyl usually says, oh, this hair shit? Nah. The nuclear cloud came over to Europe, not France. So those Frenchmen having a better hair day from the nuclear fallout that Chernobyl went and swept over England. And we're at the pay-per-view, right? This is our last match. I'm ready to wrap it on up. I think we gonna wrap it on up with that threesome for sure. I'm not gonna blink. I'm not gonna blink. She thought I was serious. Yeah, I believe this is our handicap match. So I'll am I even gonna try? Like, these just don't work. That nuclear cloud could come over Europe, but not France. Yeah, we're at the pay-per-view. Let's get some more workout points so I can give him some more abilities after we're done here, and I'll do that off air. As I said, it's tedious. We've got the one more match, which I think I'm gonna throw. I don't have fun with these handicap matches. We'll try. We'll try for a little bit, and then we might end up throwing it if it becomes just too fucking annoying. Oh, we have someone to go to read that chat for you. Let's go to Christian Bale to read that chat from Radish Diff.
Oh, good for you!
Thank you, Christian Bale, for reading a chat for us. They're not of the super nature, because you need to be monetized to get the super chats. Your chats could be super chats by the content, not of the money sent. Currently only on my channel. I already did that, didn't I? So let's do this, and then we'll go to the pay-per-view match. We'll try for a couple of minutes, and then we might say fuck it, because it's a handicap match against the dumb fucks. The EVPs, who shouldn't be VPs. The BBC said that the nuclear cloud never crossed over from France. Cancer risk went up, but not because the nuclear cloud. Okay. I'm not as familiar with the fallout of Chernobyl. Putting together the path of that fallout cloud that crossed over from France. Cancer went up, but not because of the. Nope, not because of the cloud. No. It's because of something else. Trust us, experts. I'd like to trust you, experts. Sometimes you have an ulterior motive. Oh, do I still have that on the board? I did clear out the board a little bit.
It's the second time that he doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, I cleared it off the board. We're done professionally. I had so many. I was just overwhelmed with all my Christian Bale drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've currently got 6. Let's go through the ones we haven't hit.
You are trashing my scene. It's the second time that he doesn't give a fuck. No, don't shut me up. Hey, it's fucking distracting.
And you already heard the good for me.
Give me a fucking answer. What don't you get about it?
Those are the ones I currently have on the board. I did have to take some of them off because I was just overwhelmed with so many Christian Bale drops of trying to find the one I was looking for. That one is still saved. I can migrate it back on. Yeah, that was a tough one to get rid of. I got rid of a few Lily Tomlin drops as well to just help not have so much clutter on my board. Well, I call it a board. It's the StreamYard video drops area. Yeah, there's so much that I clipped and never put on the board because I'm like, oh my goodness, I have so many Christian Bale drops on there. Yeah, that professional or not. Maybe I should bring that back. I liked that one. But I didn't have it labeled as professional or not. That was like the second thing he said. I'll have to go sifting through my Bale drops to find the one, what he said first, and then are you professional or not? Oh, good for you. It's fucking distracting. Oh, I'm not kind of half-assing that. You can't half-ass that. That shouldn't have been a 2.99. It was pretty far into it that I was like, oh yes, I have accidentally lost a bunch of times just by fiddle fucking around with the button mashing. You're gonna have to get your finisher on me, or this might be it. As I said, yep, that's fucking it. I need a meter. That feels absolutely improper that I got pinned there. It's been 3 times. Oh well. It's been 3 times on stream. That's the third of 3 that I felt that the button mashing was should have gotten me out of it. So yeah, he is a phenomenal actor. I believe there is going to be something called Christian Bale's disease. Because he went like The Machinist, where he was just skin and bones. I believe was in between 2 of the Batman movies where he was just super buff, and then he got his body in the shape of a fucking slob to be Cheney. Well, slob-ish to be Cheney. I believe doing that much body transformation back to back to back to back, there's going to be something called Christian Bale's disease. Because who else has done that? It's going to need a name, this disease that Christian Bale gets from just body transformation to transformation. And he kept his wiener and his man boobies the entire time. Didn't change any of those over for all these transformations either. So Christian Bale he is so articulate and such a good actor that this guy fires him up, and he just says it in so many ways of fuck you, what the fuck are you doing? And you listen to the full 4 or 5 minute tape, he's calming down, he's getting himself back into a proper mode, and the guy says something to antagonize him, and he just starts going again. Like his anger is dissipating. He says something, and it revs almost, maybe even further back, further than it was Christian Bale. Jared Leto, I find douchey. The hearing that he went method actor, and I have nothing against method acting per se. Like, I do get a tad method myself at times to stay into character, especially when there's an accent or I'm doing something to my voice. Then I will stay in that character for a while. Jared Leto doing method acting and sending his co-workers used condoms and dead rats after that Suicide Squad movie, that's just a fucking dick move. You wanted to be a dick, and you did it under the guise of, I was in the head of the Joker. The Joker was inside me. So I sent you some used condoms as a thank you gift for the Suicide Squad. And what a filthy, dirty lie from the studio in that Suicide Squad movie. Like, why would you perpetuate in the previews that this is a Joker Harley Quinn movie when this most definitely is not a Joker and Harley Quinn movie? And what the fuck was this ragtag group of prisoners supposed to do against a giant blue beam? I hate the giant blue beam as the big bad. So we had the Enchantress, who this lady clown with a hammer, the original sexy clown, Harley Quinn, with a hammer. What the fuck is she supposed to do with this Enchantress who has literal magic powers and has us going up against a blue beam? Bring your hammer, Harley. It'll be great. What a shit movie that first Suicide Squad was. Absolutely love the second Suicide Squad. He got a cheer from me. James Gunn got me to cheer when it looked like that Pete Davidson was going to be part of our principal cast. One of the people that we're following around this whole movie is going to be Pete Davidson. And then just the entire squad is killed immediately. Our heroes are this other squad at the other end of the island. I was like, okay, James Gunn knows what he's doing. So Pete Davidson, he's going to be, yay! Not a fan of Pete Davidson, am I? Come on now, more margaritas. Is this the best Ralph Garman drop? Ralph Garman. I'm drawing a blank on Ralph Garman. I'll have to find that. Come on now, more margaritas. I don't even know how to read that. I'm drawing a blank on that drop. Come on now, more margaritas. Maybe he does it all show tuning. I'll get a little John Lovitz in my, come on now, more margaritas. I'll have to look that up. I'm unfamiliar with that drop. Say, my wife loves 30 Seconds to Mars. Oh man. My first crush in community theater, she absolutely adored Jared Leto. And this is years and years ago. So 30 Seconds to Mars was a thing. He was on some TV show regularly, and she absolutely adored him. And I was just like, oh, really? Well, you're still hot, and I still like your talent and like your body. She didn't have much in the way of tits, but really pretty face and good body going on there. My first crush from theater. Yeah, you don't need tits if you got personality and you got a face, and you don't need a face if you got tits. That's how it works. A little balance. They call them Butterface for a reason. We've got the Discord right here. Radish Diff mentioned it. He put that drop that I was saying I was unfamiliar in our Discord. Thank you, Daylaw, once again for getting that going. And I believe we're ending the happy talk portion. Jim Cornette puts his happy talk up front. I put my happy talk in the rear. But sorry, wrong thing there. It's all right. We'll find it eventually. That drop that you told me of, I'll make a note of it, and it's in one of the Discords. The Radish Diff has a Discord. I have a Discord. It's in someone's Discord. One of those drops. And as I mentioned, we've got this week planned out. I will set a petition goal for the Joey C episode. That's what I don't have interest in doing. but if it is viewer demanded, I do not want to let my viewers down. So I will let that ground swell, try to get some more signatures on that. And won't be in the next 2 weeks. That will be on the every other week viewer submitted. As I mentioned, Dabble Storian submitted Chris Chan 2 weeks ago, and he submitted a compilation of Kay's cooking and all of Weber. Unfortunately, Weber cooks. I wanted to do an episode all on Weber's cook. What I saw of him, I love, but he only has 10 minutes of material on the entire internet. So I had to team him up with Kay's cooking, and Dabble Storian put us together for that. So yeah, I'm going to put the potential Joey C episode in the user submitted category of, I'll get to that once every other week. So possibly in 2 weeks. Is there an actual petition? As far as I saw, it was just a couple of eyes on the Discord. But I will set a petition goal for that one that I don't particularly want to do, but some of my viewers definitely do want me to do. So we will meet somewhere in the middle on that, of me doing it once the demand is seen. But thank you for joining Kay's Cooking and Weber's Cooking on co-host auditions tomorrow. Kevin Brennan on Tuesday. I'm really happy of the video I got of that. I hope it doesn't get taken down. I should go ahead and record it in StreamYard so it doesn't get taken down. Yes, Rochi was the eye. He was the one seconding it, giving it some eyes. So I do want to satisfy my viewers. Not in that way, viewers. Put it back. Don't whip it out. I'm not satisfying you in that way. We have webcam girls for that. But yeah, I haven't gotten into that world. And I'll get into it eventually. And as I mentioned, Legal Bites. She is a lawyer with a lawyer channel talking about the Billy Mitchell trial. I've got my TikTok around the clock almost finished for Thursday. So thank you all for joining. Now, please go away and check out my other videos. I do have a catalog starting to build up. And I'm just vamping for time so I can get this on. I haven't made an outro for any of my shows yet. I should make that soon. Thank you for coming. Now, please go away and check out my other videos. See you next time, folks.